Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to Late Night Baltimore. Very, very late night Baltimore. And it's late tonight. Call here if you want. Call live 410-921-9076. All you MAGA people, if you want to argue, go ahead and argue. But we're going to catch up because we haven't been doing politics lately. So let's see. Let's get all caught up where we are, and then we'll get into sports there. Okay, first off, Epstein files, 3 million pages dumped. Trump's name's in it over 1,000 times, almost 1 million times, right?
Yeah, Jamie Raskin.
Jamie Raskin said it's over 900,000 or something.
Yeah, it's close to 1 million.
Close to 1 million. So it's multiple flights on the Lolita Express, a lot more than anyone said. More pictures of posing with Epstein. He went to the island. Group pics with Maxwell. What else? Let's see.
Yeah, he's having a meltdown over the asked about.
Yeah, he goes. He's going the temper tantrums about being asked about it. Victim says Maxwell presented her to Trump at a New York party. Maxwell pointed her out and said, "He's into you." Epstein begged bragged that Trump knew about the girls. Emails where he claims Trump was aware of the trafficking calls Trump's deals dirty. He called her. Trump's old quotes about likes him young. He's a terrific guy. FBI tips keep piling up. Let's see what else we need to know. There was a Mar-a-Lago recruitment link, of course. Epstein's trash talk is in there too. All right. Don't sue us. Just comment if you want. Okay, let's. All right. How about the what's another crime is
No crime is
the redaction. Yes.
Besides that is that corrupt judge Eileen Cannon is they're trying to delete the Justice Department is trying to delete all the evidence Jack Smith put together. Trying to delete it all. Basically burn all the documents.
Okay. Yes, they're trying to delete and redact. There were mysterious blocks, cover-ups, redaction of a lot of words, a lot of co-conspirators there were supposed to be no co-conspirators.
It was supposed to be just for the victim.
The victims were supposed to be redacted, but their names were there. Why? So that they would get scared and recant, so that MAGA people would be calling them and threatening them.
Yeah.
Pam Bondi did a humiliating testifying in front of the House.
I agree. James Carville, he said it's the worst testimony ever given in front of Congress by any person.
James Carville said it was the worst testimony ever given by anyone. Ever, probably, and that's true because she committed crimes while she was up there.
Contempt of Commerce.
All right, we're going to keep going.
All she did was she had staff notes of what insults she could give each. She had to have a book with her because she couldn't remember it.
Yeah, she had a burn book that one of the, I think it was Jamie Raskin pointed out, said, "What's in your burn book? Take out your best stuff." And he pulled up a board that he was going to rate how good her insults was, like in the Olympics. One of the congressmen. All right, what else is happening? The United States is taking all control over the Venezuelan oil, but of course it wasn't anything to do with oil.
And also, it's Israel is goading the Trump to go to war Iran is working. That's in is a possible war with Iran.
Yeah, that's right. Another war for who weren't supposed to have war.
Because Israel wants the right wants the United States to go to war with Iran.
That's right. Anyway, so let's see. Operation Metro. What was that? Operation Metro Surge is supposedly being pulled back, but it's not really. They're keeping forces there.
Yeah, and ever that ICE agents used to get 9 months of rigorous training. Now they get 47 days.
ICE gets 47 days,
No,
47 hours of
47
training.
hours of training, and they used to get they get 9 months of rigorous training.
They used to get 9 months. All right, that's up to there. And Trump is talking about trying to
Also,
cancel the midterm election somehow. Some kind of talk about it, but that
in good news,
couldn't happen.
In Virginia, the state Supreme Court upheld the timeline for and everyone followed democracy docket. Mark Nichols, his law firm handled a lot of these election integrity cases. And he won a victory with the Virginia's Supreme Court, state Supreme Court, that kept in place the guideline to do redistricting in Virginia that would make it a 10-to-1 ratio, Democratic to Republican.
No, the good news is that the states control the elections for the most part. So,
yeah,
barring trying to declare martial law, there's not much.
Yeah, because
old Trumpster can do
directly in the Constitution. The president has no authority.
It's directly in the Constitution, although that hasn't meant much.
It hasn't meant much to
All right, now we got to catch up on sports. I'm going to go. The Ravens have filled out their coaching staff, and I wanted to go over it.
Yeah, but the big news.
Coaches. Mentor is the head coach. The offensive coordinator is Declan Doyle. Looks almost exactly like Jesse Minter. Anthony Levine Sr., special teams coordinator. Anthony Weaver, defensive coordinator. Harlan Bowers, linebacker. Marcus Brady, pass game coordinator. Randy Brown, special teams coach. Let's see, who's the no big names otherwise. Oh, there, Joe Lombardi is, I guess, senior offensive assistant coach. Got a huge staff. Quarterbacks coach is Israel Woolfolk. Fork, never heard of him. But one good thing, the chief of staff to the head coach is Christina De Reuter. So that's pretty cool. The female is the chief of staff to the head coach. So that's a positive progress and for the NFL. I think she worked for the Chargers before. So there's a lot of Chargers.
But I actually believe that Zach Minter is going to call the defensive plays, but Anthony Weaver is going to do the coordination game.
You mean Jesse Minter?
Jesse Minter, I'm sorry.
Jesse Minter is going to call the plays.
Defensive call.
But Weaver is going to be the defensive coordinator.
Well, they're both going to plan.
He has a lot of experience. Yeah. All right. Anything else we got in sports?
The Dolphins cut Bradley Chubb, which could be a direct connection to the Ravens, because Anthony Weaver, who was, of course, Miami's defensive coordinator last year could lure Bradley Chubb to sign with Bradley Chubb had an excellent year last year, played in all 17 games. And they can get him on a good contract. Rush. They need pass rushers.
It sound like the Dolphins released Bradley Chubb, the guard James Daniels, wideout Nick Westbrook, Icon. But the biggest, of course, is Tyreek Hill. Huge star in the NFL. He was. I don't know how he's doing now.
Yeah, I don't know how he's progressing as far as his rehab.
Okay.
But if he's half of what he was, he'd be a great signing. That wouldn't be.
Is Tua going to be a cash casualty? Well, I don't see how they can.
No, because there's no cap. Because they're not going to save any cap. If they took it this year, they would have 200. They would have the most.
If they cut Tua before June 1st, it would be 99.2 million of dead money. Cutting him after that,
67 million, isn't it?
Trading him would be the best bet. It's just 45.2 million in dead money, but 11 million in cap savings. But but they'd have to find someone who would want to pay to 54 million for just this one season.
Yeah, but see, the problem is that if they would have 45 for the year, the old team would only have to pick up 11 million, but that's just for the year. But the contract, no one's going to take on that contract.
Also, running or getting chased out of town is out of where they were is Geno Smith.
Yeah, with the Raiders.
The Raiders, Tony Pollard with the Titans, Joe Mixon, Texans, Ridley from the Titans, Curtis Samuel from the Bills, Marlon Humphrey from the Ravens, Patrick Queen from the Steelers, and it goes on.
Those are all cap.
But now, the ranking of all 32 teams by cap space and draft capital. Cap space ranking for the Raiders, number one. Wait, this is a weird thing. The Jets
or the Ravens go to them first.
The Steelers are fourth, Rams fifth, Cardinals sixth, Bengals seventh, Patriots eighth. Cap space ranking for the Ravens is number 17. Draft capital ranking number 10. Average 13.5. Teams need edge, defensive line, offensive line, cornerback, and safety. That's fair.
They have a good draft picks and multiple fifth-round picks, I think.
They're going to need some space because Tyler Lindenbaum, Daniel Falele, and Aloy Gilman are going to be free agents after March.
Yeah, they're going to have to give Tyler Lindenbaum something like a 4-year, $80 million contract or something.
According to this, Miami's cap rank is 29th, draft rank is 6th. So, well, that's okay for a team all trying to do a new start.
Yeah, because they have
because they want draft.
They have 5 of their picks in the first 90.
5 of their picks are in the first 90. All right, this is all just a catching up and getting ourselves back into the stream. We will have a more in-depth podcast in our next episode. We'll try to have some entertainment, and our lighting's getting better. Plus, that's a cool background. Don't care who you are. Okay. Any departing words on any aspect of life?
The
Fez.
It comes from a credible source. The Trump administration is trying to seize properties, warehouses that owned by the state to set up basically concentration camps for hold immigrants, and each of them is going to have an incinerator. Sounds a little too familiar.
Yeah, more camps, hold immigrants, and
there were 4,000 missing immigrants who no one knows anything about the family. No one knows. No one can find the police. No one can find any information of what happened.
remember now, if you're not resisting, you're assisting. That's the new slogan. You're not resisting, you're assisting. So they're building a 1,200, I don't know, something to hold 1,200 immigrants. They're building it in Hagerstown, Maryland, but a lot of people are protesting it. All right, everybody, that's it for now. More to come. So,
And in the future, more to help diffusing changes that the IRS is trying. I mean, the Social Security Administration is trying to go through AI, and they say it's to prevent fraud, but it really is to they'll have it's really to throw people off of Social Security.
yeah, they're trying to end Social Security. Okay, everybody, but have a good night, and we'll have some hopefully better news tomorrow.
Big Rooster.